Happy 4th of July, everyone. Let's talk porn and serial killers. Ty West's MaXXXine trilogy is complete, with the 3 parts all incorporating different styles of filmmaking and are perfectly serviceable for different moods. You want a Chainsaw Massacre-esque grungy 70s horror film? You got X. You want an old Hollywood Technicolor-looking dark character study? You got Pearl. Or if you're in the mood for an 80s sleaze flick with the DNA of Vice Squad, Angel, or Savage Streets, now we have MaXXXine. There is a lot going on in this. Maxine is still trying to catch her big break by moving away from the adult film industry and into horror cinema, so she's cast in a movie set in the 50s that parallels the 80s world, while the movie itself is drawing comparisons to today with its backdrop against satanic panic and moral outrage, as you frequently see these mobs trying to come down on this controversial horror film they're making called The Puritan 2. There's clever touches, like she wants to professionally break away from her past, while emotionally wanting to rid her frequent nightmares of the events of X, while it also parallels certain events of Pearl, but with Maxine going farther in achieving Pearl's dream of stardom, and how time periods can make the difference between one being stuck with tradition and one not. She has to almost completely rid herself of empathy to not only focus on her job, but also that there's a serial killer stalking her and her friends in the industry, and they're unsure if this giallo-like shadowy figure is the uncaptured Night Stalker or a copycat killer. The dialogue is excellent as she's told to squash her past, which she takes literally, and there's kills that are downright painful and will make you wince. All of that works, from the cinematography, the acting, the characters are all good, the dialogue is excellent, it's a solid mystery, and I love the world he's created between the 3 films. Like I said, there's a lot going on in this movie, and that's the main criticism. There's a lot going on in this movie. The ideas are great, but in a short runtime, we've got about 5 or 6 things happening here, between the movie industry, the sleazy private detective, it's a cop film, a revenge film, a religious satire, a Hollywood satire, a satanic panic satire, that it does make for an uneven, unfocused film. These plots all fight each other to where it comes across a little random, despite there being good writing in them. But there's a couple of scenes where I was like, you could lose this and the movie wouldn't change. By the time I thought it did finally settle down to bring everything together, boom, we're at the climax. I was like, okay, we're here already? So I guess I'll give it that. It does move fast. This is a B+ film that I wish was an A. It feels like it should be one of my favorite films of the year. But it's one that I really dig, and it's almost great. If it simply had another draft of the script, or just picked a few things to focus on and elevate more, it'd be on par with the other 2. Instead, X and Pearl are better, but this is still a fun ride that I do recommend if you're fans of this kind of 80s film, and are fans of the previous 2 movies. Thanks for watching, be sure to subscribe to our channel today, and click the notification bell, and we'll see you next time.